be talking about CRB machines. And what is a CRB? It's a counter rotating brush machine. And today I'm going to be showing you the Brush Pro in the 20-inch. And it comes in a couple of different sizes. You can get them in different brands too, but this one you can get from Interlink. Now for commercial use, I really like the 20-inch, and for light residential use. Now, but if you're mostly a residential carpet cleaner and a little bit of commercial, I recommend the smaller one in the 15 or 17-inch, somewhere around that range there. Okay, that being said, what is the CRB good for? Number one, it's great for pre-vacuuming. Number two, it's great for pre-agitation after you put down your pre-spray. It's also very good for pile lifting and post-vacuuming, especially after encapsulation. And we'll get into that in a little bit. Now, when you're doing residential work and commercial work, I recommend using the blue brushes for that. I'm going to show you how easy it is to change that in a little bit also. And it's also great for tile and grout cleaning. For tile and grout cleaning, I recommend the black brushes, especially for heavily soiled. And it really works great on uneven surfaces like grout lines, so they get down below your tile lines. It's kind of hard to get in there and get that dirt out of there. The black brushes work perfect for that. Now presently I've got it set up with the white brushes. And what are the white brushes for? Those are these little covers that pop right off, you can use while you're cleaning. And you see the white brush that's in there? That white brush is great for using it on area rugs. And that's what I'm using it for in here, mostly. I really like it for area rugs. It's just a softer bristle. Now to change it out, it's actually very simple. All you do is tilt the machine back, like this. Press this little pin right on through. The pin comes out, and you switch the brushes over. It's really simple. Now that being the case, you can switch over to any of these. When you're storing the machine, I like to store it in this little case right here. The reason being is because the bristles will get warped on it a little bit, and it'll be uneven as it goes across the floor, and it'll kind of chatter across the floor and kind of drive you crazy. It's also great to maneuver it around with the large wheels. Also comes with the dust covers, which just clip right on, clip right here, and they're magnetic on the sides. All right, another great thing about a CRB machine, unlike a pad, if you take a pad and you're cleaning, you're just kind of forcing the dirt down inside of it, and you're not getting all the fiber. With the CRB unit, the counter-rotating brush, you're actually bringing the soil up from the bottom of the carpet all the way to the top and getting it out of there, and you can use it in the dust collectors right there. It's a really heavy-duty machine. It's a great, powerful machine. Now, that being said, let's go ahead and see how it cleans. We'll try it on all different types of surfaces, and you can see how a CRB, in my opinion, should be in every organization. All right, let's get a good close look at how the counter-rotating brushes work. Make sure you're always careful to have the covers on and have it in downward position. This is for demonstration purposes only. So you got the handle back, and you go ahead and press your power button, and you notice how they turn. Now, one thing I want to mention is I didn't clean this. I've been using this for a while. I want to mention to you exactly how a carpet cleaner uses this machine in the field and the exact results that I came across. All right. Also, I'm going to show you a little tip at the very end of how to clean these brushes real fast. Right here. Go ahead and take a look. Notice how they're turning? One turning one direction, one turning in the counter direction. It really lifts the soil up from the very bottom. All right, I'm going to go ahead and attach the dust collectors. Let's take a look and see how it works. Okay, just attach the covers, like that, the dust collectors. Go ahead and do your pre-vacuuming. You go across all the different types of surfaces. Remember, it also does a great job of lifting the carpet back up early too. Run across the olefin already, run across the polyester, now across the nylon, now the nylon polyester blend. Really thick cut pop. Does a great job. Notice how I lifted up the fibers. Very easy to use. Small learning curve. Really love this unit. Now remember, if you come across a carpet that's really filthy, go ahead and pre-spray the traffic patterns with your cleaner pre-spray. Then go ahead and take this unit, pop this off, take this one off, put the regular covers back on there, and go ahead and use it to pre-agitate. Then you go ahead and just clean the carpets as normal, and you're going to notice those dirty traffic patterns by the entryways and in dens or where dog holes and stuff like that. It's going to really break up easy. Alright, that being said, let's go ahead and show it on another surface now. Okay, before I go ahead and switch the other brush over to the tile and grout cleaning, which is the black, remember, the blue is used for all residential setting and for commercial cleaning of CGD carpets. CGD stands for commercial glue down generally. All right, notice the dust covers. Notice how much dust we got out with it right there? That's pretty good. Really gets down to the bottom of the fiber, really pulls the soil up from the bottom to the top. All right, now what we want to do is we want to switch over to the cleaning covers, which are these right here, and we also want to switch over to the other black brush. It's actually very simple. Just take your finger, press on this one side, pull the pin out, take a brush out. You can take it and have it cleaned if you want to. Remember, I'm going to show you in this video how to clean it. Line the pin back up into the hole. Get it started. Get it moving through there. Kind of shake it is what I do to get it in place. Press it in. It's just good to go. Go ahead and put these covers on, and let me show you how we clean tile and grout with it. Okay, I'm going to leave the front cleaning cover off on purpose, just for demonstration purposes. I've already pre-sprayed this tile and grout here, and notice how it gets in between the small tiles and also the grout lines of the larger tiles. Okay, all I did was use a towel, as you can see right there. So using the spinner, just to save some time. And you can really see a huge difference. Notice how clean that center piece is right there. Imagine how clean it'd be with the spinner. Now notice as I get down here into the little tiny pieces of tile, you can really see well in there. And then see the grout line and the color difference, starting right there. Okay, let's take a look at some rugs now. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and demo it on a commercial glue down or a CGD carpet. Notice, of course, I've switched back to the blue brushes. The blue is ideal, like I mentioned before, for residential and for commercial. I'm going to go ahead and put the dust collectors on there. I'm going to show you how we pre-vacuum first. It also kind of lifts the pile up. That's really nice too. Then I'm going to show you how to clean it using a 5-gallon electric sprayer. That's my sprayer of choice. You can use any type of sprayer. It's really good to have an electric one on hand and have a spot bar also. Okay, with that being the case, let's go ahead and get started. Notice how it's lifting the pile up real nice too. We did some binding of rugs in here yesterday. And you can see how I lifted the pile right back up. Pick up all that material. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do this dirty traffic pattern. Before I do, you notice there's a round spot right here, which was apparently the spill. I'm going to go ahead and pre-spray it lightly, just like that. Then where that spot was, I'm going to take my bar tool, go right over like that. Always make sure when you use the bar that it's wet. Okay? Now it's going to clean right over. Okay, next step, go ahead and clean. Notice how nice that spot is looking? After you've done this, and you've done the whole building, then just go ahead, put your dust collectors back on it, lift the pile back up, and do your post-vacuum. That's all there is to it for CGD cleaning. Okay, before I get started here on this area rug, a couple of things to note. You want to make sure you switch over to the white brushes. Use the black brushes, wasn't my fault, you bought a $5,000 or $10,000 area rug. Okay? Number two is you want to go ahead and put on your dust collectors. Go ahead and pre-vacuum the rug real well, especially if you don't have the ability to dust the rug. Number two, when you go to clean, you want to switch over to your cleaning trays right here. Pop those on the front and the back. After you pre-spray, go ahead and pre-agitate the carpet with that. Then when you're done, after the carpet's almost dry, you can go ahead, instead of leaving wand marks in there if you're cleaning with a wand, go ahead and follow up with this and use it as a pile lifter, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video. All right, that being said, let's go ahead and take a quick look. Okay, go ahead and use it to pre-vacuum first. Okay, after you pre-sprayed, go ahead and pre-agitate your pre-spray real well. Really work it in, get all the fibers clean. Move right along. Don't sit still too long. All right, now you're ready to wand it. Okay, now to get the wand marks out, go ahead and post-groom it. That's all there is to it. What you basically just saw there was a top-down cleaning of an area rug. Remember, if the area rugs are too thin, you don't want to use this because it might scrunch it up. Go ahead and use a good vacuum or a good beater. But if you're inside of a house, and you want to take this inside, and the customer wants a top-down cleaning, it's a great way to do it. But the very best way to clean area rugs, and stay tuned to another video, I'm going to have one on how to clean and do a deep wash to an area rug. Okay, until that time, let's go ahead and conclude, and we'll have some concluding comments about this machine. Okay, now in summary, we actually got to see every different type of surface out there to be cleaned, from different types of level loop carpets, to cut pile, to tile and grout, to CGD carpet. Remember, CGD stands for commercial glue down generally on concrete. All right, what's my total observation after all said and done? I really like the Brush Pro. It's a fantastic machine, and I especially like the CRB. And like I mentioned in the introduction, I feel like every cleaning company should have one on hand. It makes you a better cleaner and gives you a lot of versatility. Anyhow, this is Rob Allen with Truck Mount Forums. Be sure to check out the Truck Mount Forums video button at the top of the forum. And in there you'll find hundreds of similar type videos, and we can help you in any form or fashion. And also feel free to recommend any video you'd like to be seen. All right, that's it. If you got any questions, feel free to post it up on the forum. Have yourself a great day. Okay, as I mentioned, I was going to take the machine outside and show you how to maintain it. It's actually pretty simple because it's basically self-cleaning. The way the brushes turn, they turn towards the dust collector, it kind of cleans the machine on the inside by itself. However, at least once a week or even maybe once a day, depending on how much you use the unit, go ahead and pop it apart like I showed you, pull the brushes out of there, and you're good to go. However, a great little idea to have on hand is a little tiny piece of carpet, put it on a driveway or a down area, go ahead and set the machine down on it, put a hose behind it, and watch it self-cleans, especially after doing a rat nasty job. So come on in and take a closer look, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, let's go ahead and get it out of this carry tray. Like I mentioned, it's really good to have this, not only to wheel it around, but also for keeping the brushes from getting warped on you. Pop off the two covers. You just rinse those off with a hose, set up the hose behind it, lift the machine, put it right there. Put the garden hose behind the machine so all the rat nasties in there. Cut your garden hose on. Let it just flow right on through. Turn the machine on, and you get a look from the front and the back. Inside cleaning itself, and all that oil and stuff out. See it all coming out in the front right there. We got to do this for a couple of minutes. Get it nice and clean. Do that after every job. So that's where I take anything like this somebody else does. Okay, that's all there is to it.